Welcome everyone, July the 3rd, 2025, chair yoga. So glad you're here. Find a comfortable seat, wherever that might be. I think off the back of the chair is a great place to be because it will allow this natural curve to occur in your back. Anchor your hands. There we go. You scooch around, you feel comfortable, you're restful, right where you want to be. If the eyes won't close because there's a dizziness or a balance issue, that's fine. Maybe just let the eyes drop down towards the floor. But a lot of things that want to flow through your mind right now. Holiday prep, where am I going, traffic. Just try to set them on the outside for this little bit. Okay, and let's bring our attention inward. And I'd like you to find your breath. Where is it? It's usually in the background, right? Because the heartbeat and the breath are just activities that occur all the time. You don't have to ask them to occur. So if you can bring your breath to the foreground, and I often have to add a color to my breath to do that. Today, I will add the blue of my shirt to that breath. And I'm going to watch it. How does it get into your body? Is it coming in through the mouth, or is it coming in through the nostrils? And we know that it's going to come in, and then it's going to go down the throat into the bronchial tubes. It's going to go right down to the lungs, and the miracle of exchanges is going to occur. And then the breath is going to come right back out the same way. So what I need for you to do is find your breath. There you go. Yeah. And it's fine to scooch around, focusing on the breath, using a color if you need to. And now I want you to notice what it looks like. What does the breath look like? Okay. Is it short? Is it jagged? Is it long? Is it hot? Is it cold? There's a whole plethora of choices. And I'm going to share with you that my breath is shallow in my mind. And I think my exhale is a little shorter than the inhale. That's just my idea. And I want you to know that there's no right or wrong answer here, because all of our breaths are probably different. Great observation, everybody. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like you to take your breath and I would like you to make it soft and gentle and warm and comfortable. So for me, I usually use a count. I usually go 1, 2, 3 on the inhale, 3, 2, 1 on the exhale. That's normally what I do. But if you're more of a word person and you wanted to say a mantra like I breathe in and I breathe out, that's good too. So let's calm that breath. Let's get it balanced. Let's get it equal inhales, equal exhales. Whatever that looks like for you, to you. I always think of this breath as the one that I'm done, the dishes are done, everything's put away, I'm sitting down on the sofa, I'm getting ready to crack open the iPad so I can read, or maybe it's a book. And this is the breath that I have right here. Soft and gentle, warm and comfortable, even inhales, even exhales. So I'd like to modify this breath so that it will be bigger and fuller. So for me, I'm just going to take that 1, 2, 3 count and make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Equal inhales, equal exhales. You got this. There may be a few side effects here. You may cough. You may be a little bit more awake, alert. Clear your throat. Whatever. That means things are working, which is really, really good. And this is the breath I think of when I get in my car to come here this morning and I reach over, I grab the seatbelt and I click it in. That's the reminder to me. Okay, Reber, it's the 5 count breath. Wake up. Okay, you have to pay attention. You're about to drive a car. And those are the two differences of those breaths for me. So not much different than the first one, just bigger, fuller. More oxygen coming in, more carbon dioxide going out. You guys are doing a great job of paying attention to this breath of yours. Yeah, I can hear them in the room. This is great. And we got one more breath we're going to do, and this is the breath. I love this one particularly because I use it all the time during the day. This is why don't you understand what I'm saying breath. Okay, so it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, and 1 on the exhale. So the breath is big and soft. It's gentle. It's probably warm, but the exhale is extended over the inhale. And when you extend that exhale, just tuck your belly button in a little bit, your navel, just pull it in like, there you go. So it's that extension on the exhale. Yeah. This feels awkward, doesn't it? It's unbalanced. We've just been talking about balance for 2 or 3 minutes here, and then all of a sudden Reber's going, be unbalanced. So we're just going to practice it 3 or 4 more cycle times. But I do want you to notice if you feel anything different on those extended ones. Like, I'm really sure that your heart rate has slowed a beat on that. I'm sure your blood pressure has dropped. Just maybe 1 point. And I think if you pay really, really close attention, you'll notice that on that extended exhale, you just feel better, right? It's like, so for those 1 or 2 seconds, there's the treat. There's the getting yourself under control. There's the, so how many times a day could you use that breath? While you're driving, cars are cutting you off, on the phone, you're still on hold, and no one just seems to understand. Like, 3 great breaths that we get to use every day, whenever we want to. Such a great tool, I think, in staying in touch with our body and dealing with the world. So we're going to gently come out of our center of practice. We're going to gently open our eyes if you had them closed. We're going to go back to 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Just going to bounce around a little bit. Just move your feet. Yeah, there we go. The slides just back a little bit further. Most of you are on a mat, which is great because it allows the chair legs not to slide. Okay, it gives you protection there. We're going to start up here at the top. Okay. We're going to anchor our hands. We're just going to look up on the inhale. We're going to sit up straight. We're going to be in good posture. And then on the exhale, we're going to let the shin drop down towards the heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I've already heard my first pop, right? There we go. Up. And down. Nice, everyone. Inhaling back to center. And on the exhale, we're just going to look out over our left shoulder. And then we're going to inhale back to center, and then we're going to look out over the right shoulder. And you know, if you're looking, if you're going one way and I'm going the other way, it does not matter. Okay. Some of us have 2 left sides. That's good. There we go. Sitting up straight, good posture. Working on the neck, as you can tell, that's where we're at. And we don't want to go to a place where there's pain. When I was in high school and in college, I played sports, and my coach used to always say to me, Reber, just play through the pain. It'll make you stronger. Not a good idea. We're talking about finding resistance here, right? And that's where we go. We just go to that point of resistance and then we stop. And then we come back. Wonderful. Hands up on opposite shoulders. If that feels weird, flip them out, see what you think, which way you like the best. I'm sitting up straight, still in good posture. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit up straight, inhale, and on the exhale, I want to drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Oh. Inhale back up. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Oh. So you can tell we're starting to work to the side of the neck, right? And remember, no pain. Just keep being gentle to yourself. There we go. We're sitting up straight. We're in good posture. So what's really moving is the neck. Yeah. Unbelievable. Back. There you go. Good. Keep your hands there. Drop your chin down towards your heart. And we're just going to do this beautiful little neck roll. Oh. Yeah, you can hear the snap, crackle, and pop now, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction. There we go. Oh, wonderful. Bring your hands down, shake them out, everybody. Yeah, there you go. So, the deal is at this point, I'm making an observation. I'm going, how does my neck feel? Do I need to go back and do something else? Right? Is that important? I'm going, no, I'm pretty good here. I feel like I've got a little more mobility and flexibility than when I started. So we're going to go into shoulder rolls. I'll turn sideways just a little bit here. But what we're going to do is we're just going to sit up straight, good posture, and we're just going to roll those shoulders up towards the, and I'm going to roll them back. Yeah. Right, we're finally getting, yeah. That's it. Good posture, up, roll them back. Oh, yeah. It's fine to move your feet. There you go. This time, we're going to inhale the shoulders up and we're going to roll them forward. Oh. If you got a bum shoulder, you may just, it may look like this. You may just be over like a one-wheeled bicycle. But listen to your body. Listen to what it's telling you. There we go. Good. Shake it out, everyone. Yeah, there we go. Starting to move some stuff in through the neck. You probably feel a little warmer up here. We're going to do what I call the backstroke. Okay, it's a swimming mode, and we're staying in the shoulder because there's a bunch of muscles in the shoulder. So I'm going to take that right hand. I'm going to put it right in front of the right hand in front of the left shoulder. Left hand's going to come straight out. Now, this is where we so much differ. All right, my left hand is going to go up, and then it's just going to roll around. The palm's going to go out, and it's going to come back. And I'm going to keep my body from swaying too much this way. That's why that right hand is there. You don't want your shoulder to get squirrely. Now, if this is what you got that looks like this, that's fine. Just move, but kind of keep the shoulder a little bit stationary. There you go. Good. Everybody's got a palm that's rolling out. I can see that. Okay. There's no robots in here. Left hand comes to the right front of the right shoulder, and now up comes the right. And this is where my port was on this side, and you guys all know that this is like, yeah, this is what I can do. And there we go. We're playing in that area of resistance, but not pain. It's just like, yeah, there we go. Wonderful job, everybody. Yeah, I love it. Okay, shake. We're not supposed, as yoga teachers, we're not supposed to have favorites, but this is one of my favorites. Locomotion. I love locomotion. Both hands come out straight, just like this. And what you're going to do is drop the elbows down a bit, just to right to there. Okay, and then this is the inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the elbows in towards your torso. And when they get to your rib cage, just pinch your shoulder blades. Oh, and share your heart with the world. Oh, and back out on the inhale. Exhale. This is one that I do when Stephanie and I are driving somewhere, and back out. There you go. If we're driving somewhere and I'm driving, it's just like, man, when I get out of the car, working my way to the restroom, this is one I love to do. I know I look weird walking down the sidewalk doing this, but it just really helps the shoulders, stress, the tension. Here we go. Pinch those shoulder blades, look up. Keep the shoulder blades pinched, look down. Look up, put your hands up to what we call sun salute. And there is free universal energy floating around up there. Grab a big chunk of it and bring it right down to your heart center, right here. Just let it recharge. Let things happen here. There you go. Good job, everybody. Excellent. Wonderful. Free universal energy. I love that part. Shake your hands out a little bit more if you want. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Whenever you go to a 5K, a marathon, whatever it is, there's people always doing the runner's stretch. Okay. So right hand comes straight out, just like this. It's going to come across the center line of the body. And then we're hoping that the left elbow will get close to the right elbow. So it looks like this. If you're out here today, that's fine. It's no big deal. So we have an extended right hand. We've got an elbow up near that. And what I want to do is I want to bring the palm of the left hand that I'm looking at towards the left ear. And then just let everything cascade down. And if you're ready for a break, just stop. Like, we're going to do this one or two more times. Cross the center line of the body, reach up, grab elbow there. Oh. And down. Up, cross center line, reach. Oh, feel right in the shoulder blade. There's a tiny little muscle that we're stretching. And down it comes. Left hand up, cross the center line. This could feel really different, really weird. Okay, for me it does. Look, I'm not even close on the elbows, but I'm still looking at the right palm, bringing it towards the right ear. And down. Yeah. Up, cross, grab. Look at that. And then just let everything cascade down. Let it all happen. Oh, good job, everybody. Excellent. Wonderful, wonderful. Shake it out. One of the things we will learn if we pay attention, if we listen just a little bit in our yoga class, if we listen to our bodies, is that we're not equal. The left side is not equal to the right side. That does not happen, rarely, ever. And the thing to remember is it's fine to observe that, but don't judge yourself about that. Don't get upset like, oh, darn, my right shoulder's not as good as my left. You can leave that outside the door. That's not important. Okay, Nina's favorite. All right, she knows what it is. Goalpost, everybody. There you go. Nina was a real football expert. I think she texted her son and said, "What's a goalpost?" I mean, I think that cracks me up. This is the tricep. We're going to try. This is the bicep. We want the two of those to sort of stay right where they're at, and then just let the arms. Yeah. Inhale. I'm getting some clicking in my shoulders. I can feel it a little bit, right? You know, arthritis, ligaments, we're just kind of moving this stuff around. One more time down. Inhale up. This time, what we're going to do, this is sun salute. We're going to forward fold, but we're going to put our forearms on our knees or our thighs, just like that. That's all the further we're going to go. Inhale up, sun salute. Forward fold. Oh, there we go. We'll just do that one more time. This is a great flush, okay? We are just literally flushing kidneys, bladder, digestive tract. This is just a gentle reminder that things should be moving. There we go. Left hand, left knee. Right hand, right knee. Shake it out, everyone. Good. All right, we're going to get into this one. Seated eagle. seated osprey, seated pelican, seated, what are the other words?
Oyster catcher today.
Seated oyster catcher today, okay. All of these are birds, and you'll see why this is one, okay? This is a hard one, okay? This doesn't always work for me, but we're gonna put this right arm up, and this is the tricep again, so it looks like this. We want to bring the left arm elbow underneath, okay? This is hard, okay? If that doesn't work, okay, just put elbow to elbow, just like this, okay? But what we wanna do is we're gonna look straight ahead, and we're gonna keep the elbows together, and we're gonna inhale and lift up. And then on the exhale, we're gonna keep the elbows together and let them just come down towards our, yeah. Inhale up. And down. Up. And down. And you're all going, why is this a bird pose, Reber? We haven't seen anything that looks like a bird. Here it is right here. Show me your bird. Excellent. And down we come. Very, very small muscles right in the shoulder blades. We're just moving that around. That's what's happening. We have to do the other side. So left, and again, this could be totally different. It is for me. I can't even get close to my wrist on this side. So, but I'm keeping the elbows together best I can, and up we come. And exhale and down we come. Keeping the elbows together, even if it only goes 1 inch or 2 inches. And down. And up. And down. And up, and then we're gonna see the bird. There we go. Excellent. And down it comes, everybody. Okay, good. Just see if we need to wiggle a little bit here, right? Maybe. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. I call this one the Titanic. You know, there are names. There are actually Sanskrit names for all the yoga poses, like Baddha Konasana, and I just can't remember those. So I give them an American name in my mind. This is the Titanic. Grab a hold of your seat, lift your heart, share it with the world. Get it up there. Yeah. And then just exhale and let everything cascade. Lift your heart, pinch your shoulder blades. Exhale and down. Share your heart with the world. Look up all the way up to the ceiling. Yeah. And then look down the ceiling, down to the wall, down the wall. When you find the floor, let everything just come forward. And we're going to inhale up, sun salute. Now you're going to widen your knees just a little bit. So when we forward fold, the arms are going to go between the knees. Yeah. Inhale up, sun salute. Exhale right on through. Let everything just wherever it goes. I'm happy, everybody. There we go. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Oh, great. Shake it off, everybody. All right. We're going to do halo. Right hand grabs the side of the chair. Left arm comes up. Make your halo. Yeah, look at this. Wherever it feels comfortable. So this is the bicep. This is the ear. What I want to do is I want to narrow that gap. So I'm still sitting up straight in really good posture. And then that's the move we want to make on the exhale. And then we're going to inhale down. And remember, if I'm working you too hard, slow down. It's hot out. And down. Inhale up. There we go. And down. Going to the other side. Narrow the gap. And down. Up. Oh, great. Shake it out, everybody. Let's do this thing, right? I love it. Love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So taking stock, taking notice. Neck feels pretty good. Shoulders are not bad, right? I'm thinking, okay, we're starting to get there. There's a big long rib cage in here, okay, that we're going to work on next. This is going to be fun. You're going to love this one. Take your right hand, put it on your left knee, put the left hand straight out. And we're gonna open to the left, and our eyes and our shoulders are gonna follow this long extended arm. So what we're gonna do is just do this. We're just gonna open to as far as you can. And when you feel like, hey, that's as far as I can go, just remind yourself that your right hand has a hold of your left knee. And on the exhale, we're gonna come right back to center. Opening, when this is a shoulder move, we're twisting, we're twisting. Yeah, you guys look great. And back. Opening and twisting, look at you all. And this time on the exhale, we're gonna come across the center line of the body. We're gonna drop that left hand down. Right hand comes up and opens up. Oh, we don't get enough twist in during the day, do we? You get a fair amount of walking in, I'm pretty sure. You know, even going to the grocery store or even whatever you're doing, you know, on the boardwalk, up and down the stairs. But it's this twisting thing that does it. We don't get enough in. The right hand drops onto the left knee. Look up, everyone. Exhale, let the chin drop down towards the heart. Go ahead, inhale up, sun salute. Widen the knees just enough so that the arms will go ahead and dangle through. Oh, yeah, now we're talking, right? Ooh, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Stay there just for a second. These are huge muscles, right? It takes them a little time to get the hips to cooperate here. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Guys, I'm doing amazing. We're already on to page 2. I love it. Okay, so this one, we're starting, my observation again is, I'm not bad, right? So I can work with that. The hips are usually always tight for me. We're gonna use our torso to help us with this one. So we're gonna actually bring that right leg up. We're gonna put the ankle above the left knee, somewhere on the thigh, and I'm gonna need my left hand to keep it up there, because I'm not Kathy, who's got, or Claude, who's got this ability to be at some kind of angle and not a problem. So here I am, I got a hold of that ankle, I'm holding on tight. And what I'm gonna do is sit up straight on the inhale, and then I am just gonna let my upper torso, my body weight, forward fold, just like this. Wow. And you're gonna feel it in one of a couple places. You might feel it in your lower back, which is where I'm feeling it. And you also might feel it deep in the right hip. Right? Yeah, yeah, that means it's working. Gently come up. Bring that left one over. Right hand gets a hold of that. Yeah, there you go. The left ankle. Okay, sit up straight, good posture. And let the torso do the work. Right? There you go. Look, let the weight happen. And I know it feels different on both sides. Like I don't feel it too much in this hip because I think the back is so tight and it's not letting the hip happen at all. But here we go. Up we come. There you go. So, you know, a lot of times I'll have people say to me, well, can you recommend a video that I can watch and then I'll be ready for your class? And I laugh because I say, I'll make a deal with you. Well, why don't you come to my class and then I'll recommend the videos, because I want to make sure that I've got you understanding, because not everything is communicated on those videos. And I think that if you're in my class for a couple months, eight classes, maybe it takes you 3 months to get that far, I think you'll start to notice a difference. I think you'll start to see some things that are opening up and flexible. So I'd rather have you here and then migrate somewhere else to something else than, you know, get you on a video somewhere, that kind of thing. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that in there. Seated pigeon we just did. Okay, single knee lift. I love this one. Okay, but it happens on the exhale. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift, we're gonna grab, and we're gonna lift, but it's all on the exhale. And then when we inhale, we're gonna come down. Yeah. Lift, grab, lift. Inhale down. One more time. Lift, grab, lift. Get it up there. Inhale down. Weird, right? Because we usually start on the inhale. Go into the other side. Lift, grab, lift. Inhale down. Yeah. Down. Good job, everybody. And remember that the knee wants to come towards the heart. That's not actually not true. The knee wants to go outside because it's the path of least resistance, but we want it to come in on those two. We want it to come in towards the heart. That's where it'll concentrate the move into the hip. So we're going to do the exact same thing, okay? But we're going to add a lean into it, okay, at the very end. So here we go, left side. Lift, grab, lift, get it as high as you can. And then when you've got it as high as you can, roll into this pose. Oh, just switched everything, right? And down. Lift, grab, lift. Roll in. And down. This is another great flush. You know, lift, grab, lift. Roll in. And down. Guys, you're doing awesome. Lift, grab, lift. Roll in. Noticing the difference, right? Right knee's not coming up anywhere near as far as the left, and that's okay. I'm all right with it. And down. Lift, grab, lift. Roll in. Awesome job, everybody. Fantastic. Sun salute. Okay, widen the knees. Just go ahead and let this, yeah, look, notice how we're going a little further, right? We're just opening up, just getting things happening. One more time, sun salute. We're also sneaking in core work here, right? We're working on our core. Oh, fantastic. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Shake it out, everybody. All right, this class is called chair yoga. It does not mean sitting in a chair the whole time yoga. So we're going to pick up our chairs. We're going to put them on the mat. We're going to turn towards the working end. All right, raise. This is cat cow. All right. I'm turn my chair around so I can watch our new guy. Okay, don't be offended when you see my butt. Okay, please. I'll let you All right. So we're gonna make a staple, everybody. The hips are on top of the knees, which are on top of the ankles. We're gonna bend over and we're gonna hold on to the chair right in the middle. And we would like to have our shoulders on top of our elbows on top of our wrists. Okay, there we go. So I look like a staple, right? Sort of, kind of, up, cross, down. What I want to do now is I want to look up at the wall in front of me. Look up at the wall. Perfect. We just put a little arch in our back. Just a little bit. Like that. Now we're going to arch our back like the Halloween cat. Oh. Inhale up. Look at the wall in front. Arch your back. Halloween cat. Look up. This is called cat cow. And this is the cow part right here. And then this is the cat part, Halloween cat. Oh, yes. One more time up. Arch the back. Oh. Okay, we're not gonna do the lunge today, everybody. Sorry about that, because I'm cognizant of time here, but we are going to look up at the wall in front of us, and we're gonna take our left foot, and we're gonna put it back. Where it can hang, okay, like Kathy does, okay, or it can be resting on the mat like mine is. This is the inhale. And now what we want to do is we're going to exhale and bring that left knee in towards the heart, and we're going to look down. Back out, look up. You got it. Exhale, left knee in, look down. Back out, look up. Exhale, left knee down, back out, look up. Just look at it, everybody. And we're just going to hold this and maybe raise that extended foot up a little bit. Yeah, we're dealing with, this is balance. We're sneaking it in here. And bring that left foot down. Look up at the wall in front of us, put the right foot down. Exhale, right knee comes in towards the heart. We look down at the right knee. Back out, look up. Excellent, here we go. Look down at the knee, back out, look up. Look down at that right knee as it comes in. One more time, back out, look up. Hold it. A little higher if it'll go. Not, it's fine. All good. All right, put that foot down. What I want you to do now is I want you to bend the knees and let your hips drop down towards your ankles. That's it. And look straight ahead. Yeah, we got it. This is perfect. Back out, look up, come up on your tippy toes. And back down onto the heels, look at the wall in front of us, bend your knees. This is perfect, everybody. You guys got this. This is the start of some flow yoga. Back out, okay, up on the tippy toes. One more time, down, look up. Okay, so here we're back at staple. Come up on your tippy toes, everybody. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that left foot, we're on our tippy toes, left foot out to the side. Back in, I'm still looking down on this. Okay, back out to the side. This time, after the third out, I want you to bring that left foot behind the right ankle, reach out to the side and look up at the wall in front of you. Yeah, notice how my foot's down and it's, yeah, now look perfect. Look, everybody, you look great. Look at the wall in front of you. And then we're gonna bring it right back down here. Back up on your tippy toes. Out with the right foot. And back. Out. Back. Out. Back. Out for the fourth time, and then what are we gonna do? We're gonna look up at the wall in front of us, and we're gonna bring that right foot behind the left foot, all the way out. Look up, yeah. We're still working hips here. That's what we're doing. We're still getting a little twist of the hip. Fantastic. Wonderful. Bring that right foot back. Go ahead, everybody. Bend the knees, drop the hips down towards the ankles. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Up we come. Oh, yeah, good job, everyone. Excellent, excellent. All right, time-wise, we're gonna work right into our balance. Sometimes sometimes we call it mountain pose, and then sometimes we call it mountain / tree pose. We'll just see how we work here. You know, balance is key to everybody. It's key to everything. But it's very personal. So like we're working on your personal balance, okay? So what it looks like my balance, don't let that bother you, okay? So what we're doing is we're standing here, all right? Straight, looking straight ahead, my hand's on the top of the chair, okay? The energy from my waist down is grounding me into the earth. The energy from my waist up through my belly into my heart, it's lifting me up taller. It's making me taller, okay? That's what it's doing. I am in what we call mountain pose. Even the winds that are going to come this afternoon, the 20-mile-an-hour winds can't blow me over. Because I'm solid, solid as a rock. And now, as I work my way into what we call tree pose, this is where it becomes so personal. Okay, the first thing you should do is take that outside foot, lift the heel. Leave the toe down. And if you're in class and you're watching, everybody's got their own personal move here. This is what they're all doing, but don't you worry about that. I got my hand on my chair, I've got my left heel up, and now I'm trying to decide what works for me. Can I put that left foot on top of my right foot? Is that a good balance? Do I want to put my hand out? Bring it down. Maybe that left foot comes behind my right ankle. That's why the chair's there, everybody. Yeah, that's it. Two things to remember: look straight ahead and breathe. It's so important to breathe, right? There you go. I'm watching a class full of people that have balance. They're working hard at it. Breathe. Just let it happen. Let it go. Let all the muscles just be there. Yeah. And out we come. Oh, great job, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. You know, balance is hard because you know what's going on the feet? The outside of the feet, the inside of the feet, the toes and the balls and the heels of the feet. They're all struggling like that duck underwater. Right there, paddling like crazy, trying to keep you balanced. All right. So they're working hard. I switch to the other side. Mountain pose, grounding down from the waist, lifting up from the waist, and just go ahead. Outside heel raises up. There, look at you, Chloe. All right. Mhm. Wherever it happens, and if your hand is on that chair, that's the whole time, that's great. You're trying. And out we come. I'm so proud of everybody. The last part of class is Shavasana. This is where you get to sit in the chair, lay on the mat, put your feet up the wall, whatever you want to do. It's the last 5 minutes of class. All right? And I'm going to tell you, everybody loves this part of class. You know what I mean? They all go, yay, I love this part. All right. Okay, everyone. I'm going to just, well, you know what I'm going to do. Put on an album here, maybe get a few moments worth of opportune time, right? We want you to be comfortable, everybody. The least number of muscles moving, whatever that looks like to you today. Gently let those eyes close a little bit. There you go. We're back to the beginning of class, right? Let's go look for our breath. Nice. Where did you find it? What does it look like? Make it soft and gentle and warm and comfortable. Let it be at ease and let it be at peace. I love to watch my breath travel around my body, bringing exactly the right amount of energy that each particular organ or part of my body needs at the right amount of time. That breath holds the incredible power to heal a paper cut on my finger. Oh, it knows what energy my digestive tract needs. It brings energy to my heart, to my lungs. So if for 1 minute you can just let it be. So we begin by wiggling our fingers and toes. We take the time as we welcome ourselves back to the chair or the mat, wherever we happen to be. We don't have a big rush here. And we're going to sit for one last second. I am so very proud of you all for taking this period of time out of your incredibly busy schedule and giving it to yourself. Not the grocery list, not the to-do list, but to you. This is for you. And I'm very honored that you would spend that time with me. Thank you. Namaste.
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 Mistake.
Thank you.
Thank you, Reber.
You're welcome. How's
Sure.
everybody doing out there? Please be safe, right?
Yes.
Hold on one last second. Let me do this quick. Let me pull this out of here. I want to get you onto view here. There's the gallery. You guys are all back again.
Yeah. Bye.
Be
Bye-bye.
safe. Jerry, no fireworks, okay? Don't be shooting off fireworks at your house, Jerry.
The day is over, right?
Bye, Wendy. Bye, Nina. Bye, Ellen.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Reber. Have a good weekend.
Bye, everybody. Take care, Wendy, Ellen, everyone.
Bye. All right. They knew, hey, they knew,
They could feel the energy.
they could feel the energy, I'm telling. All right.
Okay.
Sure.
They have some more.